Angie, nice to hear your voice. Eventually. Thank you, Anthony. Cheers, Jer. Today, Monday, 1st of October 2018, and live till 5. It's The Big Show. Steve Wright in the afternoon. Hello.
Right in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
Production, ain't it?
Watch that scene, digging the dancing queen.
I think I can hear the kitchen sink in there as well. What a song. Dancing Queen ABBA, of course, Monday afternoon. A new month, a new day, another show. Are you ready for the hands up? Okay, hands up for giving up smoking in this month of October. Could be a thing, you know. Could be a thing. Hands up. Thank you. Thank you. Hands up if today is your birthday. Happy birthday, then. Hands up if you felt sorry for Susanna and Anton. Oh, very much so. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon. BB Rexa, Florida Georgia line.
Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash. No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we at.
Who knows where this road is supposed to lead? We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, ride with me. See where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I'm tired of the fake love. Show me what you're made of. Boy, make me believe.
Whoa, hold up, girl, don't you know you're beautiful? And it's easy to see. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, ride with me. See where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be. So come on, ride with me, ride with me. See where this thing goes. So come on, ride with me, ride with me. Baby, if it's meant to be. Maybe we do,
Maybe we don't.
maybe we will, maybe we won't. But if it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. Sing it, baby. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. Let's go. So won't you ride with me, ride with me. See where this thing.
We love it. BB Rexa, Florida Georgia line, meant to be on Radio 2.
If it's meant to be,
It'll be.
it'll be.
Baby, if it's meant to be.
Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Should you need a shout out, you can text 88291, tweet us at BBC Radio 2.
Just a word about those contact details,
Oh,
crazy boy.
you're coming
Or
in
is
early.
it silly boy?
It's silly boy.
Or strange
But
chap?
only on a
I
Friday.
don't know. I'm sorry. I'm filming Eggheads when the Jockin's on, Steve.
Are you? Yeah.
It's Sanjeev Bhaskar. Brilliant in Unforgotten.
Oh,
Don't
very
forget
good.
Follyfoot You Think.
Yeah.
.org,
Sorry?
.netty. That was me.
Really? A dry and cool day with some bright spells. Rain across northern England, Scotland and Northern Ireland. High of 14 in Taunton. Tonight, wet and windy with the worst of the weather across northern Scotland. Tomorrow, dry and bright in the north. Cloudy with some rain across the south. Lights on sunset tonight. Glasgow, 6:53. Manchester, 6:46. And Swansea, 6:54.
Never known a girl like you before. Now just like in a song from days of yore.
It's quite a nice day here for October.
You've come along,
Not bad, is it really? October.
you've come along, and I never met a girl
Like you before. Edwin Collins.
This is Mr. Bennett. You can email The Big Show, steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You might like to text 88291 or tweet him at BBC Radio 2. Very modern.
Are you in the mood?
The BBC Concert Orchestra with...
Hi, this is Rick Astley.
I bring my love to you.
And this special one-off gig is available to hear now.
It's a beautiful life.
How many times in your life do you get to play with an orchestra like this? At the Palladium. Not enough.
Rick is joined on stage by his own band, alongside the 60-piece BBC Concert Orchestra, performing his greatest hits from the last 30 years. Rick Astley at the London Palladium. Listen on the BBC iPlayer radio app.
That man has a voice.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Good afternoon, how you doing? Weekend all right, yeah?
BBC Radio 2 in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, The Cure. Friday, I'm in love.
The world is just a great big onion. And hate and fear are the spices that make you cry. Oh, baby. And the only way to get rid of this great big onion is to plant love seeds until it dies. Hey world, we got a great big job to do. Yeah, we need you and everybody pull us through. Oh, you know we got to clean up this place and reach for high. Oh yeah. Yes, we do now. We gotta be headstrong about righting the wrong and make a lot more happy souls. Oh, baby, the world is just a great big onion, and I don't care it's the face people like to wear. Oh, baby, and the only way to get rid of this great big onion, every single soul's got to do their share. Tell about it, baby. So come on, let's knock on every door. Woo! Tell 'em love is the answer, whether they're rich or poor. Oh yeah, and we don't care what you do, how you look, or your status claim, baby. No, no, because brothers and sisters from now on is gonna be everyone's name. Oh, the world is just a great big onion, and hate and fear are the spices that make you cry. Yes, baby, and the only way to get rid of this great big onion is to plant love seeds. Now everybody got to plant love seeds. Come on and plant love seeds until it dies. The world is just a great big onion.
What a song.
BBC Radio 2.
Today, Olga Kurylenko, actress starring in Johnny English Strikes Again. Mark Kermode discussing his new book, How Does It Feel? A Life of Musical Misadventures. And Jessie Burton, the author of The Miniaturist, talking about her latest book. It's called The Restless Girls. There's Tim Smith, there's Bobby Pryor, there's Anthony Birchley, Shabnam Yunus Jewel, the oldies chosen by Charlie Pears Wallace in Newcastle. It's a lady. Emails, texts and tweets, social media, news on the net and the showbiz. All here, even on a Monday.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Great Britain. Right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up, I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up, loving, I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turning it up. Ain't got no tears in my body. I ran out, but boy, I like it. I like it, I like it. Don't matter how, what, when, who tries it. We out here vibing, we vibing, we vibing. Even when it's raining down, can't stop, so shut your mouth. And if you don't know, then I know it, babe. No, babe, yeah. Right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So turn it up. Yeah, we turning it up. They point out the colors in you. I see them too, and boy, I like them. I like them. I like them. We way too fly to partake in all this hate. We out here vibing. We vibing. We vibing. Even when it's raining down, can't stop now. Can't stop, so shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. And if you don't know, then now you know it, babe. Know it, babe. Yeah. Right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm loving, I'm living, I'm picking it up. Just want you to come with me. We had another mentality. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up. Even when it's raining down, can't stop now.
No tears left to cry. It's Ariana Grande, of course. Now, Steve, can I get a shout out, please? Yes, you can. It's my birthday, and I'm at work driving the bus to and from the airport. Having a lovely day, though. Thank you from Tom from Sentinel. This says Lisa here in Hollyoake, Wirral. Hoyake, I beg your pardon, listening to you Monday to Friday. I know when you're on, I only have an hour left of work in the laundry in the nursing home. Love my job, though. You make my last hour most enjoyable. Thank you. Play anything bouncy. Will do, Lisa.
Well, just look at that girl with the lights coming up in her eyes. She's got to be somebody's baby. She must be somebody's baby. All the guys on the corner stand
Somebody's Baby. Steve, can you give us a shout out? Travelling to Gateshead, delivering strawberries and blackberries. Great show as always from Jason and Heath, I think it is, from Three Ways Transport. And Stephen Gang, can you say hi to Mark Bridge and Andy Petford at Kingfisher Lawnmower Sales and Service in Tamworth in Staffs. Can't believe it's October already. What happened? I know. Loving the show anyway. Keep up the good work. And you. Ollie Murs and Snoop.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, moves.
You know we about to make moves. You dig? I walk in the club like $1 million. First I hit the bar for a couple of shots. Wink at the beautiful women, I think I'm making them blush. Then I spill my drink, tryna cover it up. Got the dad dance moves, staying ready for them. Got the bad man groove, go steady on them. Hey, senorita in a beautiful dress. Do ya wanna dance? She's telling me yes. I got confidence in myself, but that's just tequila giving me help. Tryna cover it up so you never tell. I feel like dancing with you. It's your moves, baby. Cause I can't dance in the way that you do. But I got that love that you ain't used to. Hey, and when the DJ's spinning that song that we grew to, oh my, come and teach me how to dance. Slow down. DJ play that track, checking my kung fu kicks like I'm under attack. I wave my arms like this from front to back. But you never seen a bad mother dance like that. Then you beckon me in with a kiss on the lips. Jump into the middle, come and wiggle your hips. My love, take my hand, I'll give you a spin. Step one, step twice, let the party begin. I got confidence in myself, but that's just tequila giving me help. Tryna cover it up so you never tell. I feel like dancing with you. It's your moves, baby. Cause I can't dance in the way that you do. Yeah. But I got that love that you ain't used to. Hey. And when the DJ's spinning that song that we grew to, oh my, come and teach me how to dance. Dance to the rhythm of the D.O. G and the Thug. Watch how I be in the club. Looking, staring, daring, comparing. In my book they say sharing is caring. So give me your taste. And make your hips just dip to the bass. And watch me run the line. See what I come to find.
It's your moves, baby.
You did.
Cause I can't dance in the way that you do. Yeah. But I got that love that you ain't.
That's new from Ollie Murs, along with Snoop.
And when the DJ's spinning that song that we grew to.
Ollie's going to be our guest tomorrow afternoon, by the way. Yeah. Email steve.wright at bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2 at 27 minutes to 3. You're on The Big Show. Let me bring on Tim Smith. It's me and Tim today, and first of all, before we get into some factoids, you went to see Jimmy Buffett in Paris and to watch the golf, of course, which you saw in your hotel room, obviously.
Yeah.
How did it go?
It went very well, thank you. It was a highly romantic weekend, of course, some of which was spent watching Canal Plus, which was covering the Ryder Cup in Paris. But we did see Jimmy Buffett as opposed to Jimmy Buffet, and he was great. It was wonderful, yeah.
And did you bring me back any duty-frees?
I brought you back some fromage.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, some French fromage.
Oh, I thought that was you smelling like that.
No, that's French fromage in my bag.
What you got?
For more than 300 years after the Norman invasion of England, Norman French, talking of the French, was the language of the aristocracy in England.
Most people have heard the claim that men think about sex every 7 seconds, around 8,000 times a day. It's not true. There's absolutely no research to back up that claim.
Factoids.
Staying with you last night instead of going down to find trouble. That's just trouble. Yeah. I think I run away sometimes whenever I get too vulnerable. That's not your fault. See, I wanna stay the whole night. I wanna lay with you till the time it gets too real, and every time I feel I sabotage it, I start running, and every time I push away, I really wanna say that I'm sorry, but I say nothing. I wanna stay the whole night, I wanna lay with you till the sun's up, I wanna let you inside. Oh, heaven knows I've tried. I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Say, what's the matter? What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me now. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish I. I wanna stay with you till the morning. I wanna lay with you through the sunrise. I wanna show you that you're my only. I wanna live with you till the sun's up. I wanna stay with you till the morning. I wanna lay with you through the sunrise, through the sunrise. Oh, heaven knows I'm trying. I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Say, what's the matter? What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Say, what's the matter? What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me now. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish I.
Let You Love Me. It's Rita Ora.
Wish, I wish, I wish I.
My eyes are wide this morning, but my heart is heavy still. There's a sea inside me, storming, 'cause I'm battling with my will. Though I may grow tired and weary and ache within my bones, I will fight for what I believe in, even if I fight alone. I know that I'm gonna keep on moving on, 'cause nobody can stop me, yeah. 'Cause I gathered my armor and I'm ready for battle. I got my weapons strong, taking the road less traveled, and I'm ready to do this, and nobody can stop me, 'cause I'm thoroughly convinced this is my love and it runs deep. In my life there have been many who have tried to break me down, but I know in my soul, oh, that I am upward bound. Doesn't matter what they think of me, 'cause I know what I was born to be. I don't do it 'cause it's trendy. I hold on to my integrity, manifest my own reality, and soon all the haters will see that nobody can stop me, yeah. 'Cause I gathered my armor and I'm ready for battle. I got my weapons strong, taking the road less traveled, and I'm ready to do this, and nobody can stop me, 'cause I'm thoroughly convinced this is my love and it runs deep. This is my love and it runs deep.
Diva Mahal from New York. Run Deep. 20 to 3, Radio 2.
And I gather my armor and I'm ready for battle. I got my weapons strong, taking the road less traveled.
It is is the 1st of October today. Just in case you'd forgotten, it's Dyslexia Awareness Week. It's also National Cholesterol Month, World Habitat Day, World Vegetarian Day, and International Coffee Day. It's also Stoptober, encouraging smokers to stop smoking in October. In tonight's Premier League, Bournemouth play Crystal Palace. The restaurant show is on at Olympia. And the world of perishables, Dubai Expo, has started. Wow. Fringe NYC starts today. It's the 21st annual dance and theatre event featuring companies from all over the world performing throughout the 5 boroughs of New York. Henley Literary Festival has begun, and speakers across the week include Mary Berry, Prue Leith, Russell Brand and Claire Balding. It is, of course, the Tory Conference in Birmingham. The Warwick World's History Festival has also started, and speakers there include Dan Snow and Max Hastings. I love Max Hastings. He knows everything about wars and battles.
He does know an awful lot. Yeah, he's written some good books as well.
Great historian. The London Restaurant Festival has started and is on all month, this month of October. And happy birthday, Andre Roux. Great hair.
I play only the music that touches my heart. It sounds like, but it's true. Music that touches me. And when it touches me, I know it will touch you. As it did.
Yes. Do you think there's a lot of snobbery in classical music circles?
I think so.
And why is that? Like the proms, for example, is for the public. And the proms is for us, not for the elite.
I really don't know. My father was a conductor. I come out of the classical world. The only thing I try is to bring this beautiful classical music.
And happy birthday also, my friend, Harry Hill.
You know what? I've never really been on a panel show. Now I'm hosting one. How does that work?
Well, it works very well. I saw a little trailer for it and saw a little preview, little thing that they sent us. That's the ITV.
Yes, I am back on ITV, my natural home.
Yeah.
Yes, well, how it came about was I went to ITV with a number of
Ideas,
thank you. And they said, look, we're just desperate for a panel show.
Is that like Two Ronnies thing where he's filling in the word? Ideas? Donald Trump says he fell in love with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. The president was talking up his push to get the nuclear regime to disarm, which led to the summit earlier this year. He said, I was really being tough, and so we would go back and forth, and then we fell in love. No, really, he wrote me beautiful letters. That's what it says in the papers. Susanna Constantine then vowed she will never dance again after becoming the first celeb to leave the new season of Strictly Come Dancing last night. And that was a bit sad. It was in the dance-off. She had to go.
Yeah, I saw a bit of that, actually. I saw the dance-off. She did deserve to go. She said herself.
Yeah.
They chose the right person. I felt a little bit sorry for Anton de Beek.
I felt terribly sorry for Anton. He was so disappointed.
He was very disappointed, and clearly he'd worked really hard with Susanna, but she wasn't the best dancer in the world.
They're going to have the £5 shop. After the collapse of Pound World, Tim, customers have a new high street offering the UK's first £5 shop. The only £5 discount stores are due to open across the country after success online. So you're going to love that, aren't you?
I am going to love that, yeah. I mean, I like the pound shop as well, but that's a very interesting concept. Moves it on a bit, I suppose. Get some different stuff in there. Yeah, it's not bad.
What you got there?
More than half of university students say their parents go on more boozy nights out than they do, according to a new study. It was a poll of 5,000 undergraduates. 55% said their mum and dad had a more active nightlife than they did. Just 35% polled said they went drinking at least once a week, compared to 52% of their parents.
You're on the big show. We've got Olga Kurylenko, actress starring in Johnny English. Mark Kermode talking about his new book, How Does It Feel? A Life of Musical Misadventures. He's actually a very fine musician. And Jessie Burton, the author of The Miniaturist, talking about her latest book, The Restless Girls. All on the big show.
Chef Gun is a bad chick.
Friday night, yeah, the weekend's here, and I know your normal routine, baby. You ain't got no fear, but it's okay because you're living so good. Yeah, it feels so right. But when that liquor's in our system, baby, we on a different rhythm all day. And when you're dancing to the music, I know that you're gonna lose it all, baby. What you thinking? She only loves me when she's sober. She only loves me. She only loves me when she's sober. Whoa, I try to get a little closer,
but you're pushing me away. I hate to stand and look at you as you go on your way, but it's okay, baby, it's all good. 'Cause the weekend's almost over, you'll be back just like you should. But when that liquor's in our system, baby, we on a different rhythm all day. And when you're dancing to the music, I know that you're gonna lose it all.
It's called Sober. Nile Rodgers, Chic, Craig David. We got 14-3.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine.
What?
I am definitely funnier than my brother. I'm addicted to brake fluid, but I can stop whenever I want.
Now here's the Bobster.
Steve, thank you. First of all, the A85 at the Bridge of Ore still closed completely following that accident just near to the holiday park. So the closure's still in place between the turn-off Inverore and the garden centre. Just to warn you, diversion 85 miles long, which is via the A819, the A83 and the A816. So that's still ongoing. Leeds, the A58. Bit of good news, the Roundhay Road has reopened just near to the Hare Hills Road junction. So that's open. M6, now there's a number of problems. First of all, M6 northbound, 14 to 15. We've got 2 lanes closed up towards Stoke-on-Trent following an accident past Stafford North. M6 heading south at 10. We've got this breakdown still at Walsall. M6 heading north again at junction 9, so just below that, but on the northbound side at Wednesbury, we've got an accident there. Being cleared, but the queues are back to 6, so it's slow from Spaghetti Junction. Then back to the M6 southbound, 7 to 6, so past Great Bar to Spaghetti. Got a breakdown on the southbound side as well. And to the M23 heading south, that overturned lorry's still there at 9 for Gatwick Airport in the roadworks. So 2 lanes are shut. It's taking at least 35 minutes to get through, I'm being told. Lots of people going through, so give yourself extra time. And finally to the A30, eastbound at Cheriton Bishop, we've got this earlier accident, which is between the Woodley Junction and Fingal Glen, the A30 turn-off. We've got 1 lane shut. A30 westbound, we've got a recovery of that earlier lorry fire at Widden Down. So between there and Oakhampton, you've got 1 lane closed as well. So you can get through between Exeter and Oakhampton now, but it is very slow. Back with more, 40 minutes.
OK, thanks, Bobby. Steve, can you say hi to a minibus of excited 11 students, year 11 students, I beg your pardon, from, I think it's Round Oak School in Warwick. Now, they're off to North Devon for a residential trip. Fingers crossed for good weather. Thank you. Can you give a shout-out to my dad? That's Phil Burt. She'll be listening at home this afternoon, recovering from what I don't know. Just 19 days until he walks me down the aisle as father of the bride. Oh, my goodness, that's great. We love your show. It's as great as ever. Thank you. Thanks ever so much. That's from Chloe. This is an earworm. All good things. Nelly Furtado, Radio 2.
Flames to dust, lovers to friends. person so that they could die.
All right, we got some more information you need. Restaurants will be legally barred then from keeping tips from staff under plans announced by Theresa May. High street chains including Prezzo and Strada and Zizi will be forced to pass on all service charges to workers. That's good. The US and Canada have reached a new trade deal along with Mexico to replace the current North American Free Trade Agreement. That's NAFTA. Looking at the ratings for the weekend, talking about Strictly just now, 8.4 on Saturday night, that's millions, and then 8.6 on the Sunday night. That's just absolutely awesome. That's just great. Talk about a success. And television, yeah, we've got Drowning in Plastic tonight. Plastic waste is devastating the Earth's oceans, but can the tide be turned back? It's a panorama special, I think.
It's Liz Bonin doing it.
It is Liz Bonin, yeah.
She's
thank
great.
you.
And I've seen a trailer for it. I mean, some staggering images in this tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Worth watching. Lana Del Rey now has criticised Kanye West for his support of Donald Trump. Let's have a look at things happening this month. It being a new month, October. Star is Born, starring Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper this coming Wednesday. Nobel Peace Prize winner announced on Friday. And we've also got Japan Grand Prix, new series of Doctor Who. Princess Eugenie marries John Brooksbank. First Man, starring Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy, is out on Friday 12th. Man Booker Prize also this month. 60th anniversary of Blue Peter. Q Awards. The Invictus Games begin in Sydney. The US Grand Prix, Sunday 21st. BBC One Teen Awards. Bohemian Rhapsody movie, Queen biopic, out on the 24th. Sunday 28th. What do you think happens on Sunday 28th? Something very special that we're all involved in.
Is it the day you have to lock up your shed, put your lawnmower away and don't touch it again till spring? Because frankly, that's the day I'm looking forward to.
I'd have to say that was almost right.
Is it also the day the clocks go back?
Yes, it is. So you're kind of right, aren't you, really?
Yeah.
Mexico Grand Prix, Saturday 28th. Chancellor Philip Hammond delivers an autumn budget, another budget on Monday 29th, and scary Halloween Wednesday 31st.
Tell you what, it's a busy old month, isn't it?
Really is,
Who
yeah.
knew there was so much in it?
I know. All right, let's do a couple of these. The Edison lamp, this day 1880, begins being made in New Jersey. It's the manufacture of the first electric light bulb.
Yeah, Thomas
1880,
Edison.
Thomas Edison, yeah. This day, 1936, the BBC begins regular television broadcast from Alexandra Palace, Ali Pally. And the Watergate trial began this day, what year, Tim Smith?
1973.
74. And who was, just one for you today, Walter Matthau.
Walter Matthau was a fantastic American comedy actor.
Yeah. He's brilliant. Played the grumpy guy always.
Always the grumpy guy, yeah. Famously with Jack Lemmon as well.
Oh, yeah. The Odd Couple. 1920, American actor who won an Oscar for his part in The Fortune Cookie and was a leading man on Broadway and later, of course, in productions of The Odd Couple. And he did... Was it Grumpy Old Men? They did a series of Grumpy Old Men.
They did a film, a series of films, called Grumpy Old Men with Jack Lemmon.
Yeah.
When they were kind of older, and Anne Margaret, I think, was in it as well.
Oh, yeah, they were great. Now, tomorrow, Ollie Murs, Carrie Hope Fletcher and John Simpson. These are guests. Wednesday, Richard Herring, William Clegg. Thursday, Rita Ora, Tracy Ann Oberman and John Plowman. And Friday, Dara O'Brien and Sirius Jockin. Look, you're on the big show.
Live till 5. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
My name's Norman Cook, but you can call me Fatboy Slim.
Ahead of National Album Day, Norman Cook tells the story of You've Come a Long Way, Baby.
This is the story of that album and the samples that we used to make it, as told by me. The songwriting process started at a thrift store, buying interesting old albums and then just taking little bits of them. And I would just have rows and rows of floppy disks with them all in BPM order. And then you just play a game of putting them all together.
Right about now.
Norman Cook, You've Come a Long Way, Baby.
Everything about that album was trying to break rules but have a hit by doing the wrong thing.
Wednesday night at 9.
On Radio 2.
I've been thinking, was it all a different scene in my head? Ooh, you've got powers, you instructed all the demons instead. Ooh, everyone sees a man so tall, so perfect, they said. Yeah, you've got ambition. I thought we'd grow in time. I wasn't prepared. And now am I forgiven? Oh, you look like you're so damn scared. I don't really think you care. You know that our time is through. It's over when I leave, you said. We're never gonna meet again. You played your game, it was all for you. It's all for you. Is it always just standing for a man that can't heal? Ooh, I've got arrows, am I shooting through the sky for you still? And I've spent a year wondering if I had all of the blame. Oh yeah. And love's a bitter fruit if you choose to remain in your shame. But you couldn't listen, no. You look like you're so damn scared. I don't really think you care. You know that our time is through. It's over when I leave, you said. We're never gonna meet again. You played your game, it was all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Kneeling at your temple, love was accidental. Singing bruises, I was foolish. Thinking I was careful, losing every battle. Singing bruises, I was foolish.
That's all for you, years and years. A dry and cool afternoon with some bright spells. Rain across northern England, Scotland and Northern Ireland. A high of 14 in Taunton. Yeah, tonight wet and windy with the worst of the weather across northern Scotland. Now you're up to date. And when we come back after the news, Anthony's going to do it for us. We should have the oldies chosen by Charles Pears Wallace in Newcastle. It's a lady.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Anthony Birchley. Indonesia's disaster response agency has told the BBC that none of the country's detector buoys was working before Friday's earthquake and tsunami. More than 800 people are known to have died on the island of Sulawesi, but officials expect that figure to rise. More from our Asia-Pacific editor, Celia Hatton.
After Indonesia was struck by a devastating tsunami in 2004, the sophisticated detection buoys were donated by Germany, the United States and Malaysia. Then in 2016, another earthquake revealed that the system wasn't working. The government promised to repair or replace it. But following Friday's 6-metre tsunami waves, a disaster agency spokesperson told the BBC's Indonesian service that the tsunami detection buoys were no longer in operation, adding the system's 21 floating detection units had been damaged by vandals or had been stolen.
The Chancellor, Philip Hammond, has urged Conservative Party members to get behind Theresa May's plan for Brexit and predicted that once an agreement had been secured, there would be a boost to the economy. He said the Conservatives backed business as the cornerstone of a successful economy and a force for good in the world. The International Trade Secretary, Liam Fox, says it's clear which party would act in the best interests of business.
If you look at what the Chancellor was saying today about the Conservative Party as being the party of enterprise, understanding markets, welcoming competition, welcoming choice, and you compare that to the anti-wealth rhetoric of the Labour Party conference last week, it's a bit of a no-brainer which party is the party for business.
The chairman of the Prison Officers Association has said that jail staff in England and Wales face the most violent and hostile workplace in Western Europe. Mark Fairhurst's comments came after a disturbance at Long Lartin Prison in Worcestershire yesterday. High street restaurant chains will be forced to let staff keep the tips they're paid by customers under plans to be announced by Theresa May. The Prime Minister wants to introduce new laws to stop employers skimming off a share of workers' tips. The restaurant critic Jay Rayner believes tips should end.
I find the idea that people working in restaurants are dependent on a reasonable income, on the caprices of their customers, really rather demeaning. I'd much prefer it if all service charges were wrapped up in the cost of a meal.
And the French singer Charles Aznavour has died aged 94. He sold more than 180 million records and was best known in the UK for the 1974 single She, which spent 4 weeks at number 1.
She may be the face I can't forget, a trace of pleasure or regret, maybe my treasure or the part.
Charles Aznavour had still been performing until recently. As an actor, he starred in more than 60 films and won an award at the Cannes Film Festival. That's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3 on Next at 4.
Yeah, he was brilliant. Rest in peace, Charles. And thank you, Anthony. Here come the non-stop oldies.
Steve Wright in the afternoon, 88 to 91 FM, BBC Radio 2.
Now, the non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. You don't seem to know, seem to care what your heart is for. Well, I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. Conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. So I guess the fortune teller's right. I should have seen just what was there and not some holy light. But you crawled beneath my veins and now I don't care, I have no luck. I don't miss it all that much. There's just so many things that I can't touch, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little
Madonna. And these oldies chosen by Charlie Pears Wallace in Newcastle. It's actually Charlotte, a girl. I'm 32 and I work for Northumberland Cheese Company, doing sales and marketing, and we always have the oldies on in the office. As well as my lovely older brother Tom, I've got a half-sister Lola and half-brother Nathan, and they're over 20 years younger than us. We're all massive music fans. Auntie Jude and Mum and Dad had a massive influence on me, and Tom also. And we listen to music together a lot. These days, aside from Little Mix and maybe Dua Lipa, there just doesn't seem to be the same inspiring, strong women who I had around when I was young. So these oldies are a mixture from the 90s and noughties, but they're all ladies, so let's hear it for girl power.
Same way as I did, and missing out the cracks in the pavement, and tutting my heel and strutting my feet. Is there anything I can do for you, dear? Is there anyone I could call? No, and thank you, please, madame. I ain't lost, just wondering. Round my hometown, memories of phrase. Round my hometown, ooh, the people I've made. How the wonders of my world, how the wonders of my world, how the wonders of this world, how the wonders. I like it in the city when the air is so thick and opaque. I love it to see everybody in short skirts, shorts and shades. I like it in the city when two worlds collide. You get the people and the government, everybody taking different sides. Shows that we ain't gonna stand. Shows that we are united. Shows that we ain't gonna take it. Shows that we ain't gonna stand. Shows that we are united. Round my hometown, memories are fresh. Round my hometown, ooh, the people I met, yeah. Do
These are some good songs. There's Adele and Hometown Glory, of course. Joe and Paddy on the air at 5 o'clock. Joe Wiley and Paddy O'Connell sitting in for Simon Mayo, who are joined by Grammy-nominated singer Ellie King, playing live in the studio, including a special Back to Where It Began track. Keris Matthews Blues Show. Keris is joined by Scottish vocalist Maggie Bell tonight at 8, and then it's Jules Holland at 9.
Go! Music, please.
This is Radio 2's Sounds of the 80s.
With Gary Davis.
The finest mix of classics and gems.
Sounds of the 80s with Gary Davis.
Listen this Friday night from 10.
Cheers, Gary. We will.
BBC
oldies.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. They're back to back. It's hit after hit. The non-stop oldies every day.
If you see me walking down the street, staring at the sky, dragging my 2 feet, you just pass me by. It still makes me cry, but you can make me whole again. If you see me with another man, laughing and joking, doing what I can, I won't put you down, 'cause I want you around. You can make me whole again. Looking back on when we first met, I cannot escape and I cannot forget. Baby, you're the one. You still turn me on. You can make me whole again. Time is laying heavy on my heart. Seems I've got too much of it since we've been apart. My friends make me smile, if only for a while. You can make me whole again. Looking back on when we first met, I cannot escape and I cannot forget. Baby, you're the one. You still turn me on. You can make me whole again. For now I'll have to wait. But baby, if you change your mind, don't be too late. 'Cause I just can't go on. It's already been too long. But you could make me whole again. Looking back on when we first met, I cannot escape and I cannot forget. Baby, you're the one. You still turn me on. You can make me whole again. Oh, whoa. Looking back on when we first met, I cannot escape.
That's Whole Again, of course, Atomic Kitten. Got the Spice Girls coming up next. These are oldies chosen by Charlie Pears Wallace in Newcastle. It's a girl. Real name Charlotte. 3:19 now.
You still turn me on. You can make me whole again. Giving you everything, all that joy can bring. This I swear. always be there. I'm giving you everything, all that joy, yes I swear. Yes I swear. All that I want from you is a promise. You will always be there. Always be there. Giving you everything, all that joy, yes I swear. Yes I swear. All that I want from you is a promise. You will always be there. Always be there. Giving you everything, all that joy.
Spice Girls, Say You'll Be There, and Lily Allen.
I wanna be rich and I want lots of money. I don't care about clever, I don't care about funny. I want loads of clothes and I want loads of diamonds. I heard people die while they're trying to find them. And I'll take my clothes off and it will be shameless, cause everyone knows that's how you get famous. I'll look at the sun and I'll look in the mirror. I'm on the right track, yeah, I'm on to a winner. I don't know what's right and what's real anymore. And I don't know how I'm meant to feel anymore. When do you think it will all become clear? 'Cause I'm being taken over by that fear. Life's about film stars and less about mothers. It's all about fast cars and cussing each other. But it doesn't matter, cause I'm packing plastic, and that's what makes my life so fantastic. And I am a weapon of massive consumption, and it's not my fault, it's how I'm programmed to function. I look at the sun and I look in the mirror. I'm on the right track, yeah, we're on to a winner. I don't know what's right and what's real anymore. And I don't know how I'm meant to feel anymore. When do you think it will all become clear? 'Cause I'm being taken over by that fear. Forget about guns and forget ammunition, 'cause I'm killing them all on my own little mission. Now I'm not a saint, but I'm not a sinner, and everything's cool as long as I'm getting thinner. I don't know what's right and what's real anymore. And I don't know how I'm meant to feel anymore. When do you think it will all become clear? 'Cause I'm being taken over by that fear.
Lily Allen, genius. The new book's good too. That's called The Fear. You're hearing it on the non-stop oldies on Radio 2. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon, 3:26, and the last one is Tori Amos, Professional Widow.
Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my. Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my. Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my. Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my. Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my. Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my. Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my. Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my. Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my. Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Honey, bring it close to my. 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 Honey
bring it close to my honey.
We must have done it on the Jockin. Tori Amos, Professional Widow. Gonna talk to Kermode soon. You know Mark Kermode.
I am really excited about it. Firstly, because it is a kind of die-hard story. It was done in the 30s, the 50s, the 70s, and every single time it's been a very different telling of it, but I haven't yet seen a version
We love
of the film
him.
that I don't
We love his reviews. We love his
secondly, 'cause
attitude.
you
We
said
love his
Bradley Cooper
quiffs.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show.
Hey, Steve, I moved from my local radio station to BBC Radio 2 during the summer holidays. I like the variety of songs you play. Ian in Huddersfield. Thank you, Ian. Steve, give my wife Siobhan a shout-out. Tell her I love her because she is fantastic. That's from Brett. You've got to give us a big hello from the Murray family. That's Henry, Rachel, Louisa and Jacob in Florida, USA. That's from Henry. It's my birthday today, so can you play me a tune? Thanks a lot. That's from Jules. It looks like Jules Hoggendam James. Steve, can you give a shout-out to my wonderful husband, Sean? We just had a week at home in Spain. Now he's back at work driving his truck in Manchester. Can you tell him I love him more and more and more and more each day? Thank you. That's from Sadie. You've got to give me a shout-out as I've just had the internet connected to my apartment in Costa Almeria, and I'm listening to your cracking show on the internet radio right now. Thank you. Really appreciate it. All right, let's have a look at the news just ahead of the traffic. The minister responsible for Brexit has told the EU to get real and reach a deal with the UK. Geoffrey Hayes, who hosted the long-running children's television show Rainbow, has died, aged 76. The actor and presenter died in hospital surrounded by his family, according to his manager. Actress Gwyneth Paltrow has subtly revealed that she and television producer Brad Falchuk are married, or should we say consciously coupled. And French singer and songwriter Charles Aznavour has died at the age of 94 after a career lasting more than 80 years, a spokesman has confirmed today. The star died at one of his homes in the southeast of France. All right, 3:31. Here's Bobby. What's happening?
Thanks, Steve. The good news, the A85 at the Bridge of Ore was closed. It is now reopened. That means that 85-mile diversion you don't need to take now. So that's all open. But the A82 at Luss, just getting early reports that the A82 is blocked at the Luss turning, and that's following an accident. But I'm waiting for more information from police right at this minute. M6 heading north, 14 to 15 to Stoke-on-Trent. Accident there has been cleared from the roadworks, but you've still got really heavy delays, so give yourself lots of time. And the M6 southbound breakdown at 10 for Walsall, left delays as well. M6 heading northbound. Now, it's heavy from Junction 5 at Castle Bromwich. There were two problems. Northbound at 9, there was an accident at Wednesbury, which cleared, but left the queues back past Spaghetti Junction. Then there was an M6 problem at Junction 7 to 6 on the southbound side, which was a breakdown. And then there was another bump on the northbound side at Junction 6. So basically, 5 to 9 on the northbound M6 is slow, but all lanes are now open. The latest on the M23 with the overturned lorry at 9 for Gatwick Airport, there is still one lane closed. They've got a fuel spillage to clear up, so that's still having an impact. And if you're heading off the M25 at Junction 7, expected to be slowed down towards Gatwick, but you can get through. And the latest on the A30 problems, there were two. At Devon westbound at Widden Down, we've got one lane still closed for that earlier lorry fire at the Widden Down turn off towards Oakhampton services, but it is open between Exeter and Oakhampton. And at Cheriton Bishop, the A30, we had one lane closed following the earlier accident. They've now opened that between the Woodley Junction and the Fingal Glen. Thanks for your updates. Another one for you, 25 minutes.
Thank you.
Text us on 88291. Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Tweet at BBC Radio 2. Yeah.
All I need is one more man is enough. But if you got it all, just turn your fears into trust. To trust, words of love when I'm listening.
Letting out the hands in the air. I'ma go free stuff.
Words of love.
Girl I could trust. You're saying those words like you hate me now. Our house is burning when you're gazing hell. There in the ashes, your secrets hide. Don't be afraid of these thoughts. to right. Where did love go when all is said and done? Where did love go? You put the running into. Asking me to stay, but I never met a man I could tell. Hey, saying those words like you hate me now. Our house is burning when you're
It's Thunderclouds, LSD. Me and Tim Smith are returning for Factoids. What you got, Tim?
There are two independent states within Italy. They are the Republic of San Marino and, of course, the Vatican City.
From today's newspaper, a Brit couple found more than £6,200 in euros in a bag while holidaying in Greece. Jessica Frank and Edward Gibson handed the haul to cops who reunited it with a relieved shopkeeper. Here's Tim.
When observed from space, East and West Germany still look different. Ask me how that can be.
How can that be?
Because there are different street lights in both countries that are still being used from the days of East and West. So if you look at them from space, you can see they're a slightly different colour.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
Yeah, that is. Leo Fender, inventor of the Stratocaster and Telecaster, actually couldn't play the guitar.
A ladybird's wings are 4 times the size of its body. And do you know what a baby partridge is called?
Oh, I could have to guess. Is it part of the word, like a party or something like that?
No, nothing to do with the word partridge at all, no.
All right, I don't know.
It's called a cheaper.
Factoids.
One. Oh, for every dream come true, many come undone. But I know, yes I know. Yesterday the clouds were darkest. Yeah, I could not see the end of it. Oh no, but something inside of me never learned to quit, and I know, yes I know. Rise up. They're never gonna break me down. Rise up. They're never gonna take me down. Rise up. You know I'm gonna rise up feeling stronger. Rise up. Even when the night is long. Rise up. The light of love was burning strong. Rise up. You know I'm gonna rise up even stronger. See your walls taking a shaking. Yeah, yeah. I know that lost look in your eyes. I see the mess this whole world is making. But I know, yes I know. Rise up. They're never gonna break you down. Rise up. Don't ever let them take you down. Rise up. I know you're gonna rise up feeling stronger. Rise up, rise up, rise up. And even when the night is long, rise up. The light of love is burning strong. Rise up. I know you're gonna rise up even stronger. Without love, time is wasted. Without love, we lose the taste for life and living. Love's the gift we are given to survive.
Mark Kermode is a writer and broadcaster and chief film critic for The Observer, and of course the co-host of the Kermode and Mayo Film Review, which is over on BBC 5 Live and highly downloaded podcast. I know that. Mark's also a musician, and he plays double bass and harmonica, as he's told us before, in the award-winning skiffle and blues band The Dodge Brothers. And it's music, not film, that Mark's here to talk about today, because he's got a book. Look, here's the thing. We know you as a broadcaster and a film critic, and it was to my surprise that I think it must have been about, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 years ago, something like that, I discovered you were a musician. You kept it quiet for a while, didn't you? Or did you not try to?
I don't think I ever tried to. I mean, basically, I started being in bands when I was 5 or 6. I formed a skiffle band in my back garden with my brother. And then when I got to school, I built an electric guitar when I was 13 in woodworking, practical design. And there was a plan for it in Everyday Electronics. It said you could do it in a month and it would cost £20. It took me 2 years to do. But I built it because I really, really wanted to be in a pop group. I'd seen Slade in Flame at the cinema, and I loved Slade, and I loved that film.
Flame,
yeah, it was a fabulous film.
Yeah.
And so I've been in bands all my life, and when I was at school, when I was younger, I was in a band with David Baddiel, who played guitar, and then I started playing at places like the Moonlight in London, and I've always kept going. And then in the 1980s, I went back to playing skiffle, and that's when I started playing double bass. And I've done that all the way alongside the film career. And for me, it's the thing that I do that makes me happy. I love playing. I am a very, very poor musician. I can play a lot of instruments quite badly.
Can you sing?
Well, I can hold a tune just about. But one of the things about the book is trying to say is, look, you don't have to be a brilliant musician. What you have to do is be enthusiastic. In a way, what the book is about the triumph of enthusiasm over technical skill. You know, I mean, I've ended up playing the Albert Hall and playing Glastonbury and playing the Royal Festival Hall. And I've done all that more by just force of will rather than any sort of technical prowess. Also, I've made a very smart decision about surrounding myself by other people that can play.
Yeah.
So in the Royaltown Bottlers, who were Danny Baker's house band, they could all play. In the Dodge Brothers, which is the band I play in now, they can all play. I'm a bassist. The thing with playing double bass is you can miss a note on a double bass by quite a long way and nobody really notices because it's all woof, 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 woof. That's what it sounds like. It's the same with the harmonica. The reason I chose the harmonica, somebody said to me, you should play the harmonica, and I said, why? And they said, because it is impossible to play a wrong note on a harmonica. For every different tune is a different key, there's a different harmonica, and that harmonica will only play the right notes.
Yeah.
So literally a monkey could play the right notes on a harmonica. I mean, they wouldn't do it very well, but you can't play a wrong note.
All right, let me ask you this. Who are your role models?
Well, we recorded an album at Sun Studios in Memphis with the Dodge Brothers because I had absolutely loved Elvis Gotti and Bill growing up. I loved that sound. I loved that kind of stripped down guitar, double bass singing. And my father was really interested in Jelly Roll Morton. He was a huge Jelly Roll Morton fan, so he liked really old blues, and I loved skiffle and jug band music. And that was always the thing that I wanted to do, and particularly when we went to Sun Studio. We recorded this album that was mixed by this guy, Matt Ross Bang, who had sort of studied Sam Phillips' recording techniques and said, if you want to do this, you have to do it the way that they would have done it. So no headphones, no foldback, no overdubs. You play the whole song correctly from beginning to end, and you keep doing it until you do it right.
No headphones?
No, nothing at all. Like, literally, you just stand around bottom-wise. In fact, the weirdest thing was, in order to make the amplifiers sound good, you had a valve amplifier. You turn the amplifiers up so they distort, but then to make them quieter, they bury them under mattresses. Weird. It's like
so it muffles the sound almost.
Yeah, so it muffles the sound. It's the most peculiar thing. And we recorded that album over 2 nights in Sun Studio, because they record at nights. In the daytime, they're a museum. And it was the weirdest thing. And you had to play the song 20, 30 times to get it right. My fingers split. I was bleeding all over the house double bass. If you go to Sun Studios now, that house double bass that's there has still got my blood on it.
Wow. Our friend Mark Kermode is here. We're going to come back in just a moment. We're talking about a life of musical misadventures with Mark here. Don't go away.
Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh woman, don't treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Now baby, listen baby, don't you treat me this away, 'cause I'll be back on my feet someday.
Don't care if you do, 'cause it's understood. You ain't got no money, you just ain't no good.
Well, I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Well,
don't you come back no more.
Mark Kermode is here with his book. The book is called How Does It Feel? A Life of Musical Misadventures. Our friend Danny says, for example, a rattling tornado of a tale. Richard Ayawadi says, wonderful and wry. It will increase your zest for life. And because it's written by you, it has that kind of flair that we know you for. So give us a couple of misadventures.
Well, I ended up playing the chromatic harmonica, which is an instrument which has all the wrong notes, including all the right ones and all the wrong ones, on stage at the Royal Festival Hall, because Robert Ziegler, the conductor who'd worked with Paul Thomas Anderson and all these, Johnny Greenwood, he said, I'm doing a concert and we're going to play the theme from Two Ship O Grisby. He said, could you play it? And I lied. I went, yeah, sure, how hard can it be? And then I figured out that actually it was really, really hard. And I start the book with a thing that sounds like a bad dream, which is me standing on stage at the Royal Festival Hall with the BBC Concert Orchestra, playing the introduction, getting up to this thing and looking out, and the place is packed, and this is going out on Radio 3, and I have never played this piece right in my whole life. And then there's a moment you lift the harmonica up to your lips and it's like, well, what's the worst that can happen? Actually, the worst that can happen is there was a brief period in my life when I reinvented myself as a musical comedy stand-up act. And the problem was that not only was I not very musical, I wasn't funny. And I played a gig in Hull and I got literally canned off stage in Hull. After that, everything's fine.
So did you get most of that right then at the Royal Festival Hall?
Yeah, here's the weird thing.
Or do I have to read the book to find out?
No, it's not a spoiler because it went out on the radio. It was broadcast on Radio 3. Once, and once only, I played it right. It's like when the moment comes, suddenly you discover that you can do something you didn't think you could do, and then the minute you're finished, you can never do it again.
What's your motivation for wanting to play music, wanting to be a musician, be a rock star, be a pop star, whatever? What's the motivation?
All right, the honest truth of it is that when it started, it was because I saw Slade in Flame and I thought, I want to be a pop star. I want to be on that stage. I want to be Dave Hill wearing those boots with that ridiculously
and
shaped
people
guitar.
Screaming at you?
Yeah, exactly. There's
Right.
no question about it. Actually, what's kept it going is that I love playing music. It's not just listen. I mean, I know you listen to music all the time, but I love playing music. It's something that I find hugely therapeutic, and I really, really enjoy it. And to be honest with you, I couldn't do the other stuff if I didn't play. I mean, I've always played. And as I said, I'm not a very good musician, but I'm an adequate musician who's very enthusiastic. I'm a bassist as well. If you want to be a front man, you don't play the double bass. So the whole point about the double bass is you're standing at the back. When I was a kid, I wanted to do it because, like everybody, I saw David Bowie on Top of the Pops and thought, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Now I do it because I love playing.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting because if you look at the bands that are around now, I don't know, you maybe, would you like to play with Ed Sheeran? I mean, is there somebody you'd like to play with?
I sent a copy of the book to Johnny Greenwood because I just wanted to know whether somebody...
Good name drop, by the way.
Yeah. No, thank you. Boom. I wanted to know if somebody who... No, because I mean, I had done stuff with Johnny Greenwood when he was a friend.
I know.
And I wanted to know if somebody who was a proper musician actually thought that the book past muster. Like, is there anything I'm saying in here that is just completely idiotic? And he was lovely, and he sent me back a message saying, thanks, you know, it was fun. And then he said, as a sign-off at the end, he said, if I ever need a slap bassist on a Radiohead record, I'll give you a call. Now, I'm waiting for that call.
Any calls?
I'm waiting
no calls yet?
Well, apparently Tom's blocking it. Could happen.
You never know. They like to experiment.
They do, absolutely.
How does it feel? A Life of Musical Misadventures by Mark Kermode is out now in hardback, ebook and audiobook, and you can hear, of course, Mark alongside our friend Simon May on their film review show over on 5 Live or via the podcast. And I think, as far as I know, you can see Mark on the telly. What is it, 6 o'clock on a Friday?
It's 5:45 on Friday, and then they run it round over the weekends, which is weird because people come up saying, first thing on Saturday morning, I just saw you on the news channel.
What are you doing here?
I know, exactly. Exactly. So, and incidentally, can I say it will be a miss of me not to come on your show and not say, love the show, Steve.
Thank you very much. It has to be done.
It has to be done. And Simon Mayo and I walk down the street and people come up to us and say, love the show, Steve. It's like literally they're nice to you through us.
That's lovely. I really appreciate that. Mark Kermode, everybody. From an 80s weekend in Skeggy. Slightly worse for wear after a long weekend, but listening to the show. Can you say hi to Jeff driving? Mark and Steve. Cheers, it says. So you got Jeff, Mark and Steve there. Steve, good show as always. Heading back from Red Roof, can you please give a shout out to my lovely wife, Tracy. Oh, Tracy. And my boys, Jack and Alfie. You got it. Almost almost 5 to 4. Here's Bobby. What you got?
Thank you, Steve. A82 at Luss is now officially closed both ways. Accident just near to the Luss turnoff. So that's the A82 shut. The A74M on the southbound side at 21 to 22, Dumfries and Galloway. We've got an accident which is partially blocked the route just near to the Gretna Green service station, but you can get past it at the moment. M6 southbound, there's still a breakdown at 10 for Walsall. Still queues through there. The M23 southbound at Junction 9, we've still got one lane shut following that earlier overturned lorry causing queues. The M25 clockwise is just a little bit slow as well. If you're heading between 13 Staines and 16 for the M40, it's just started to get heavy. Thank you for your updates, and I'll be back with more for you in about half an hour.
Lovely, thank you.
Hi, this is Macca. Email the big show at steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. He reads it, and then I'll come up with a song based on your email.
Song opening.
By Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. Now that, my friend, is a riff. Big show, Steve, right in the afternoon. Coming up in the cuts, Donald Sutherland, Viggo Mortensen, Zendaya. Then there's Tim, there's Bobby, there's Anthony, there's Shabnam. And guest Olga Kurylenko, Jessie Burton, and much more on the big show. Radio 2, online on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Anthony Birchley. The UK is sending a team of aid workers to Indonesia to help the response to Friday's earthquake and tsunami on the island of Sulawesi. The team will use their experience to help coordinate aid efforts. More than 800 people have died, and it's feared that number could rise significantly. Richard Wacker from UNICEF says the charity has a number of concerns.
Really to the fate of children already affected by the disaster, and those in areas that are not yet reached by emergency services. The island of Sulawesi already has very high rates of child poverty, stunted growth and poor access to water and sanitation.
The Chancellor has insisted that the UK economy will receive a boost once a Brexit withdrawal deal is agreed. Philip Hammond told delegates at the Conservative Party conference that they should get behind Theresa May's Chequers plan. The Chief Secretary to the Treasury, Liz Truss, rejected criticism that there's no big idea at the conference and said the Tories were working hard to get Brexit right.
We are looking at ways of opening up further economic opportunities. I floated the idea of raising speed limits. There are other things we're looking at in terms of utilities regulation. Chris Grayling has launched a review on the rail service and potentially uniting the track and train. Those are all big ideas that we are looking at.
A woman has been jailed for life for murdering a man with a baseball bat more than 14 years ago. Scott Pritchard, who was 19, was found with serious head injuries outside his home in Sunderland in 2004. His murder remained unsolved until Karen Tunmore handed herself into police in July. She's been sentenced to a minimum term of 17 and a half years at Newcastle Crown Court. The head of the Prison Officers Association has claimed that jail staff in England and Wales are employed in the most violent and hostile workplace in Western Europe. Mark Fairhurst made the comments after a disturbance at a high-security prison in Worcestershire on Sunday left 6 officers injured. The government says it's hired more than 3,500 additional officers in the past 2 years. The number of pedestrians injured by cyclists has increased by 15% in the past year, with more than 120 seriously hurt. In total, 531 people were involved in collisions with cyclists. Roger Gethin from Cycling UK says it's important not to read too much into a single year's figures.
It went down 2 years ago by almost as much as the amount by which it's just gone up this year. That isn't to put down the issue that we do need to obviously reduce collisions by all road users. Our biggest concern is that road safety across the board has not been making progress over several years. The explanation behind that is cuts to roads policing.
And the French singer and songwriter Charles Aznavour has died at the age of 94. The performer, who's best known for his song She, sold more than 180 million records during a career lasting 80 years. That's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4 on Exit 5.
Thank you.
BBC
Sport now, Shabnam Yunus-Jewel.
Steve, thank you. Jose Mourinho has replied no when asked if his job at Manchester United is on the line if results don't improve. The manager also claims some players care more than others at the club after failure to win their past 3 games. While at Manchester City, playmaker Kevin De Bruyne has returned to training sooner than expected after injuring his knee just over 6 weeks ago. He was expected to be out for around 3 months. Scotland have recalled defenders Scott McKenna and Jack Hendry, goalkeeper John McLaughlin and striker Ollie McBurney for next week's Nations League trip to Israel and a friendly against Portugal. The day after Europe thrashed the US to regain the Ryder Cup, Masters champion Patrick Reed says his teammate Jordan Spieth didn't want to be paired with him. Reed also criticised captain Jim Furyk's decision to leave him out of 2 sessions and hinted that Europe were more together as a team. And British number 1 Kyle Edmund fought back from a set down to reach the second round of tennis's China Open with victory over the German Peter Govicic.
Thank you very much, Shabnam. Back with Joe and Paddy later.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
When I became of age, my mother called me to her side. She said, son, you're growing up now. Pretty soon you'll take a bride. And then she said, just because you become a young man now, there's still some things that you don't understand now. Before you ask some girl for a hand now, keep your freedom for as long as you can now. My mama told me, you better shop around.
Shop Around, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Well, Radio 2's All-Star Party returned on Saturday night. Trevor Nelson, Animatronic and Craig Charles were live from Bridlington with a spectacular lineup. You can catch up with the show right now. Clean Bandit, Lamar, Kid Creole and the Coconuts Incognito and the Fantasy Funk Band with guest vocalist Gabrielle, Jackie Graham, John Terrell, all taken to the stage. Hear all the performances as well as special mixes from Trevor, Craig and Anna on the BBC iPlayer radio app. And from Saturday night, here's Clean Bandit and Symphony featuring Kirsten Joy and Yasmin Green on vocals. This is superb.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be. I would wait forever, exalted in the sea. As long as I am with you, my heart continues to beat. With every step we take, key over to the bay, strolling so casually. Yeah, yeah. We're different and the same. Gave you another name. Switch up the battery. Come on. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Knowing all of your heart, you can't shake me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. We set out on a mission to find our inner peace, make it everlasting, so nothing's incomplete. It's easy being with you in sacred simplicity. As long as we're together, there's no place I'd rather be. With every step we take, key on to the day, strolling so casually. Yeah, yeah. We're different and the same. Gave you another name. Switch up the battery. Oh, if you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Knowing all of your heart, you can't shake me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd. Come on, sing. We love you guys. Yeah, yeah.
Got quite a lot of these. Steve, can you say hello to my wonderful friend Claire, who's driving home from Bridlington to Dorset about 6 hours after the Radio 2 All-Star Party on Saturday. Had a fabulous evening with hubby Brendan, daughter Harriet and her best friend Emily. There was a superb vibe there. The music was great. Great atmosphere. We danced all night. Thank you, Steve. With my love, Judith in sunny Bridlington. Thank you, Radio 2.
Saturday nights on Radio 2 are all about the party.
Funk, soul, R&B, dance.
It's all here, baby.
We took to the road as the All-Star Party returned.
Make some noise for yourself right now.
We were live in Bridlington. with a spectacular lineup.
Featuring Clean Bandit,
Incognito,
Lamar,
Kid Creole and his Coconuts,
plus the Fantasy Funk Band
with Gabrielle,
Jackie Graham,
and John Sorrell.
Radio 2's All-Star Party
At the beautiful Bridlington Spa.
Available to hear now by downloading the BBC iPlayer radio app.
Oh, that's just all sounded great. It's been announced that our good friend and colleague Tony Blackburn will be taking Sounds of the 60s on tour next year with a brand new live show. It's going to feature songs, stories, memories and music performed live by the Sounds of the 60s all-star band and singers. The tour will visit 17 venues across the UK, starting in Hunstanton on February 2nd. And after Strictly this weekend, Joe Sugg has become the bookies' favourite to win ahead of Ashley Roberts, Faith Tozer and Stacey Dooley. Dancing on Ice is trending on Google as Gemma Collins and Richard Blackwood are confirmed as the first official contestants. And Donald Sutherland was over at the Zurich Film Festival, where he was given a Lifetime Achievement Award. And Donald used a classic Jack Benny gag in his acceptance speech.
When he received an award, a wonderful award, and he said, as I say to you now, I don't deserve this. But I have arthritis, and I don't deserve that either. Thank you.
Viggo Mortensen has also been in Zurich to show his latest film. It's called Green Book. It's based on the real-life story of an Italian-American nightclub worker who got a job driving a classical pianist around the deep south of the United States in the early 60s. Tell us why you took the job, Viggo.
Great script. One of the better ones I'd read in a long time. I was a little nervous about taking the role just because, for one thing, I'm not Italian-American, and there's a lot of good Italian-American actors, so it took me a little bit to commit, but I'm glad I did. It's a beautiful movie.
And Zendaya, who was, of course, in the biggest film of the year, The Greatest Showman, has been talking about her next one. It's an animated movie called Smallfoot, which is about a Yeti community who believe humans are a myth. Here's why she thinks we should go and see it.
Because it's fun. Because I went with my parents and my older sister and my little nieces, and they all enjoyed it, and they all took something from it. They were all inspired. They all had a good time.
I don't mind a Yeti movie. What about you?
Nibbling on sponge cake.
I've not seen that many.
Watching the sun bake. All of those tourists covered with oil. Strumming my six string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost sugar salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason. I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost sugar salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I think, hell, it could be my fault. I blew out my flip-flop, stepped on a pop top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction
Can you say hello to us, Peter and Valerie Wilson, as we continue our road trip around Oregon in the USA? We're heading off to Fossil today. Thank you very much, Steve, and everybody. Steve, chilling in Palma Nova for a short midweek break before my birthday. Keep playing the great tunes. That's from Julie. Yes, Julie, I will.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show.
I'll take this one. Oh, don't be ridiculous, English. This car's a relic. Drinks petrol, leaks oil, has no passive, let alone active safety features.
Do you know what else it doesn't have, sir? Satellite navigation or a single computer chip.
Making it completely invisible to a digital enemy.
The equipment agent English requested, sir.
Thank you.
Phone buff?
Yeah.
That high-tech villain of yours will never see us coming.
Olga Kurylenko is here, and let me welcome you to our little show, because we've not had you on before. How nice to meet you. How are you? All right?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah. Olga is a model and actress who you'll know from her roles in Oblivion, Quantum of Solace, and Hitman. Now, Olga is starring alongside Rowan Atkinson and Emma Thompson in Johnny English Strikes Again. It's the third instalment of the Johnny English series. Rowan is back as the hapless and accidental secret agent Johnny English, and his new adventure begins when a cyber attack reveals the identity of all active undercover agents in Britain. So, working with Rowan, I mean, he's just so funny, isn't he? It must have been wild and wacky to be working with him, right?
Well, you know, in real life, Rowan is very, very serious.
Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, he wants to get the work done.
Exactly. Well, but he was just, he's a serious and very calm person. Complete opposite from the crazy guys that he plays on screen.
Yeah, but the film's very funny.
The film is funny. Great. And to have him right in front of you and doing the scenes, it's just, I was laughing all the time.
How many times when you lost it completely? Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking of the scene in the bar, obviously. That must have been quite difficult.
You know what? It was funny, but we do crack up after they say cut very often. That was constant.
So Johnny is called out of retirement and he dives headfirst into action with his mission to find the mastermind hacker. As an agent with few skills and analog methods, he has to overcome the challenges of modern technology to complete his mission. Now, you play Agent Ophelia. You're his kind of femme fatale. But initially, I mean, we don't want to give too much away about the plot, but initially, it looks like you're not one of the good guys. Or are you? Or maybe you're one of the bad guys. Or maybe you're a good guy. Right? We don't know.
It's perfect. So, yeah, it's the confusion masked by glamour. I bring a bit of a chaos, and then everything figures itself out.
Don't say any more, no. Because,
maybe not.
But she's quite a fun character to play, even though Rowan tends to get most of the laughs.
I know, right? I was trying to, how you call it, steal the line. But it's just impossible with Rowan.
Do you like doing comedy?
I love doing comedy. For a while, I didn't do any comedies, and suddenly they all came, like The Men Who Killed Don Quixote, Johnny English.
Yeah.
When I'm on set of a comedy, I feel like fish in the water.
Can we mention that very quickly, the Don Quixote?
Sure.
That's the Terry Gilliam thing,
yes.
Which he spoke to us about years ago, and it's taken him a while to get... Yeah, now it's happened. What was that like?
It was lots of fun. Again, we were laughing every second and laughing in the middle of shots, and he's the biggest laugher of all. He's just there laughing at the scenes. Yeah, it's such a pleasure.
He's what we call zany. You can see Olga Kurylenko in Johnny English Strikes Again. It's in cinemas from this Friday. It's rated PG. Very nice to meet you, Olga.
Thank you
great
very
fun.
much.
It's Olga Kurylenko, everybody. You can applaud yourself if you like. Nobody else.
Out of the ruins, out from the wreckage, can't make the same mistake this time. something we can rely on. There's got to be something better out there. Love and compassion. That day is coming. All else are castles built in the air. And I wonder when we are ever gonna change. Living under the fear till nothing else remains. All the children say we don't need another hero. We don't need to know the way home. All we want is life beyond the Thunderdome. So what do we do in our lives? We leave only a mark. Will our story shine like a light, or end in the dark? Is it all or nothing? We don't need another hero. We don't need to know the way home. All we want is life beyond Thunderdome. All the children say we don't need another hero. We don't need another hero. All we want is life beyond Thunderdome.
The surname of the late Robert Moog, Bob Moog, inventor of the legendary Moog synthesizer, is actually pronounced Moog, as in rogue. But everyone said Moog for so long, no one bothers to correct it anymore. The Moog synthesizer.
How many taste buds do you think a dog has?
I don't really know what a taste bud is. I mean, how many do we have, for example?
We have 9,000, roughly.
Okay, so that means we can taste 9,000 things, and they all have a different taste.
What? No, we've got 9,000 taste buds on our tongue and in our mouth, which combine to allow us to taste things.
Okay, for a dog?
Yep.
20,000.
No, 2,000.
Factoids.
On BBC One.
What do we do?
Why are you asking her?
I'm the doctor.
Are you kidding?
Sometimes, but not right now.
I feel glorious, glorious.
Half an hour ago, I was a white-haired Scotsman. You're a woman? Am I?
I was born for this.
Don't panic. Not the end of the world. Well, it could be the end of the world, but one thing at a time.
Are we supposed to understand anything you're saying?
Brand new adventures
Welcome to what I presume is your first alien planet. Don't touch anything.
with a brand new Doctor.
I'm just a traveller.
Doctor Who
This is going to be fun.
starts Sunday night at 6:45
So
on BBC
exciting.
One.
I love it. Thank you.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
So I haven't had a drink since my last one. No clouds in the sky, but I'm on one. I'm alright. You've been knocking on my door, what you say? I'm on a ride, I'm on a high, I'm on a play day. I'm alright. Oh yeah. I'm calling. I'm falling. Didn't know it, but I know it now. Didn't know it, but I know it now. There's an angel living in my house. It's the only thing that could explain where I'm going. I'm on fire over you. I wasn't looking, but I found me a real one. Give it to me, or I'm gonna have to steal some. needles in my sand. I got a whole section in my bag. You see, baby, there's a skip in my step when I'm walking down the avenue. Oh, because, baby, I know.
Next half hour we got author on. And that is a superb song from Macy Gray. It's called Over You. 4:30 in the UK. Let's have a look here. Can you please say hello, give a shout out to my hubby Mark, who's currently driving us from Nottingham to Devon for a 4-night stay following seeing the amazing ELO last night. Thank you, Corina from Lowestoft. Or that would be Lowestoft. Can you say a big hello to my darling wife, Nikki? All right, Nikki, who's driving back to Tunbridge Wells after celebrating her 50th weekend in Barnsley with family. All of our love. Mark and daughters, Ellie and Jasmine. Cheers. Oh, my pleasure. And here is the Bobster.
Steve, thank you. First of all, the latest A82 news closed both ways at the Lust turnoff following an earlier accident about 14 minutes ago. The A74M on the southbound side, we've still got 21 to 22 past the Gretna Green service station, one lane closed following an earlier accident. Then the A46 northbound at Leicester, we've got a lane closed as well between the A5630 and the A6. The congestion is back to the Groby turnoff. This is because of that earlier overturned lorry. They've got to do barrier repairs now. M6 southbound, there was a breakdown at 10 for Walsall. That has cleared. Most of the congestion through Birmingham has gone. It's still heavy through junction 6 to 7, Spaghetti, up to junction 7. But apart from that, it's much easier than it was a couple of hours ago. A1M northbound side at the bottom, 3 for St Albans. On the entry slip road, you can get on from the A414, but take care, there's an accident. And the M23, now southbound, the lorry that overturned at 9 for Gatwick Airport, we've still got one lane shut while they clear up the fuel spillage. And the M25, there's just a little bit of congestion clockwise. So if you're 14, that's Heathrow. It's busy around to 16 for the M40, but you're all moving. No lanes closed. Back with another one in 25 minutes.
Thank you. The Bobster got through that, even though I was doing tiger noises. Here come the Bee Gees now to Love Somebody. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be live with you, live with you. There's a way. Everybody said to do each and every little thing, but what does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my parade, I see your face again. I know my friend of mine. You ain't got to be so black, and I'm black, so black. I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live and I breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? Ain't got you, baby. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know.
Can you say, Steve and everybody, hello to me and And that's me, Jane, and my friend Janet driving up to St Andrews to marshal the golf this week. Hope it's well attended and not overshadowed by the brilliant Ryder Cup win. Great show, by the way. It won't be fine. Just off a plane at East Midlands Airport after a week's holiday in Mallorca, says this. Can you give a shout out to Helen, who's driving herself and I back up to Harrogate in North Yorkshire, and thank her for a great week? That's from Pauline. You got it. Now you two, the sweetest thing. To 5 from Radio 2. Soon we'll talk to Jessie Burton, the author of The Miniaturist, chatting about her latest book, which is called The Restless Girls. Slightly changed lineup tonight. Joe and Paddy at 5. Joe Wiley and Paddy O'Connell sitting in for Simon Mayer, joined by Grammy-nominated singer Ellie King. That's at 5. Cerys Matthews' Blues Show with Maggie Bell tonight at 8. Jules Holland with Peter Long. Sarah Cox, actor Gerard Cairns joins Sarah to talk about his new play. Then it's Jeff Lloyd in for OJ. Then it's Johnny Walker's Sounds of the 70s.
I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love has ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely. For I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I fall in love with you. Feel that you feel that way too, is when I fall in love with
Now, Jessie Burton is an actress and author, and she's here. Yeah! Hey, Jessie, welcome to our little show.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very well, actually.
Excellent. Now, she's published 2 books so far, the #1 bestseller, The Muse, in 2016, and her debut novel, The Miniaturist, in 2014, which has sold over 1 million copies around the world, been translated into 38 languages, 38, and was adapted for BBC TV last Christmas. Now, Jessie has published her first children's book. It's called The Restless Girls, with illustrations by Angela Barrett, and it's a lovely thing. So, you're a successful author now, as well as an actress. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. When did you first decide to write?
Well, I don't know really when I decided. I just always did it. I was always writing stories when I was a little girl and plays for school and poems and all that kind of thing. But when I decided to try and write a real full-length book, I was 28 years old.
Yeah, and the same time as being an actress, though, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I was like, the telephone wasn't ringing so much anymore, you know?
It's ringing now.
My agent just vanished. So I just thought, there's one other thing I can do, and that's write. And so I sort of began to stop acting and really threw everything into the writing ring.
Now, The Restless Girls, it's a reinterpretation, I'm told, of one of your favourite classic fairy tales, which is The 12 Dancing Princesses by the Brothers Grimm. I have to say that I haven't read it all through because I've only just got it. So how do you reinterpret a Brothers Grimm story that's already there?
Well, I think the thing with the original, it's a great story about these 12 sisters, they're princesses, they go dancing every night in an underground palace until their shoes are worn through, and their father, the king, just wants to solve the secret of these girls' like holy shoes. And eventually a soldier puts an invisibility cloak on, stalks them, reports them to the king, and gets to marry one of them and take the kingdom. That's the original.
Yeah.
It's not great.
No, but there's some classic fairy tale stuff in there, isn't there?
It's a brilliant classic fairy tale, but the thing is, when I read it as an adult, I just thought this is very unfair. None of these girls have names, none of them have personalities. None of the stories through their eyes or through their minds. And so what I've done is, if you like, I've sort of swapped the camera angle. And so that was fun to do, and it was just fun to imagine the world of the underground palace and all that sort of thing.
So what happens to the girls then in your story? Just explain.
The girls in my story rescue themselves. So there's no prince at the end, nobody to come and sort of ruin their happiness or to kind of rescue them. They're very much a sisterhood. They're using their own ingenuity, bravery, humour. Bear in mind, this is for younger readers.
Yeah.
Just for readers to understand that there are qualities in each of us that we don't necessarily have to like look to somebody else to validate us. And you don't always need to listen to what the adults tell you.
Although we do have the overbearing father, don't we?
Yeah, King Alberto, he's still there, but you see, what I've tried to do with him is make him more of a 3D character. He's behaving very strangely to his daughters. He's locked them up, as in the original. But what I wanted to do is perhaps understand why someone would do that. And he's doing it because he's grieving. His wife died from a motor car accident and he's very scared.
He wants to protect them.
Exactly.
He doesn't want the same to happen to them.
Exactly.
Et cetera, et cetera.
But what he's doing is kind of killing them in life. You know, they're not allowed to live.
Stifling them,
exactly.
basically, isn't he? Yeah.
So what does he do? He takes away their possessions. He keeps them locked up.
He takes all their sort of hobbies, their kits, their musical instruments, their botany kits, their dogs and cats, anything.
Mobile phone?
Oh, nobody has a phone in my book.
And last December, The Miniaturist, by the way, this is the other book, was adapted into a 2-part drama for BBC One starring Anya Taylor-Joy, Emily Berrington, Hayley Squires. And I think we had Hayley Squires coming in on the program.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah.
I love Hayley.
So now, what about this? Restless Girls. I mean, it could be a reinterpretation on TV.
Well, yeah, it could be. I'm sure there'll be lots of girls wanting to play those parts.
Could be a Christmas special.
I think it would be a great stage musical. I think that would be a really, like, you know, a Christmas show.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Now, what are you working on at the moment? Are you working on some more acting? Are you working on some more books?
I'm working on more books. I've got, again, for younger readers, but this is more now aged 14, 15-year-olds, a retelling of The Myth of Medusa. And also, I've just finished the first draft of my 3rd novel, so like adult novel.
Who gets what from The Restless Girls? What's your target?
You know, that's a really good question, because when I wrote the book, I didn't consciously think this is for children. I'm not going to condescend to them, but I would hope children would get what I got out of it when I first read it, which is that magic and that glamour and freedom and joy of those princesses dancing. But also, the illustrations by Angela are truly sublime, and I'm not just saying that because it's the book I wrote. Aren't they stunning? Yeah. And I think a lot of people will appreciate that. And also adult readers or people reading it with their children will enjoy, I hope, the message and the humour that just I've tried to thread through it.
Well, it's lovely. It's absolutely brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
It's for everybody. Jessie Burton's new book, The Restless Girls, is out now. Very nice to meet you, and come by again. Brilliant. Jessie Burton, everybody. Thank you very much. Oh, you like a round of applause?
Oh, I do.
It's groovy, isn't it?
It's getting near dawn. When nights close their tired eyes, I'll soon be with you, my love. Give you my dawn surprise. I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love, the light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's
That is Cream, Sunshine of Your Love. In news from the net, on officialcharts.com, Barry Gibb will join Take That for a TV special marking the band's 30th anniversary. The documentary will show the group reacting to fans' stories, adding in their own favourite memories, and will also show Sir Barry recording vocals for a new version of How Deep Is Your Love. VoiceOnline.com says Stormzy reveals first title to be released on #MurkyBooks. Taking Up Space will be a book tackling issues around access to higher education, billed as a guide and manifesto for change. And StereoBoard.com says Codaline to support Snow Patrol on winter tour.
You know they say you should never meet your icons.
It's really good to see you, Trevor.
Well, how wrong they are.
Trevor Nelson's Rhythm Nation.
Catch me, Janet Jackson, chatting with Trevor Nelson.
Welcome to Radio 2.
You know, Trevor, people don't know this, but Don't Stop, the song that Mike did. Randy and I did the demo for that, but Randy wrote that track.
Don't stop till you get enough.
Yes.
Wow. And my show wouldn't be called a Rhythm Nation if it wasn't for this incredible woman.
Oh, I feel like I'm sounding arrogant, but I have done a lot.
You've done a bit.
Trevor Nelson's Rhythm Nation with Janet Jackson.
Such a lovely interview,
Available
that.
now by downloading the BBC iPlayer radio app.
way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Now that ain't working, that's the way you do it. Let me tell you, damn guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Move on, move on. I should've learned to play them drums. Look at that mama, she got it sticking in the cameraman. We could have some. And he's up there. What's that? Hawaiian noises. He's banging on the bongos like a chimpanzee. Oh, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing, get your chicks for free. We got to install microwave oven, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs.
That's the way to do it on your MTV. Dire Straits, Money for Nothing.
Listen here.
Yeah.
That ain't working. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV.
What did it all mean? I don't know.
That ain't...
Well, I don't know. We got 5 to 5. And here's Bobby. What's happening now?
Thank you, Steve. First of all, A74M southbound. We've still got an accident blocking one lane between 21 and 22 near to Gretna Green service station, but you can get through. A82 is still closed both ways at Luss at the turn-off there. And the M60 clockwise between 22 and 23, an accident there. One lane is shut. They may have to hold the traffic to move the vehicle. Hasn't happened yet, though. M6 southbound 10 for Walsall. We've got one lane closed with a breakdown. The M25 now. There's a problem at junction 18 in both directions. First of all, though, if you're heading clockwise, you've got one lane shut following the accident on the other side, which has caused a clockwise accident between 18 and 19. Anti-clockwise at junction 18 for Chorleywood, we've got two lanes shut. Across the central reservation, the queues are already back to 20 at Kings Langley. And then finally, the M27 eastbound 11 to 12 at Portsmouth. We've got an accident where one lane is shut. There was a vehicle fire earlier. They should get that lane open fairly soon. The queues are back to 10, though, back onto the M27. Thanks for your updates. Another one for you in half an hour.
Thank you to Bobster. Oh, that's genius. Set Adrift on Memory Bliss. It was PM Dawn. Joe and Paddy sitting in for Sima. That's Paddy with Ellie King after the news. And with us tomorrow, Ollie Murs, John Simpson, Carrie Hope Fletcher. Good evening.